Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
I woke up, then I logged in to that Urban X where they be flexing with that blog in. Put it down, cause my little homie called in. Had to bail him out, he in trouble with the law again. Black skin can't win in the white world. Seen a brother kill his own kid for that white girl. We ain't wanna go to school, but we had to. Every February it was scary in them classrooms. Shimmy y'all, shimmy yay. Old dirty bastards can't own dirty slaves, so they own dirty masters. Black Dot found a pot as a youngin', broke it down for his son, and now he serve it to the masses.
Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
Urban excellence, a product of my residence. From 4 to 44, Obama was the president. I told mama I ain't tryna go to church. I'm like Adam, every Adam is a product of the dirt. And I've been reaping what he sowed. I got the product, got the dirt. And I can teach you what I know, but then you gotta put in work. You in trouble if you waiting on the government. I told my bro I make it out the hood, and that's a covenant.
Peace. Welcome back to another episode of the Urban X Podcast. Thank you guys for joining us yet again for another week of the news. Thank y'all. I'm Malcolm. This is the artist formerly known as the Black Dot. We're here with you guys in the building, in the flesh.
In the flesh, coming at you live. You already know what it is.
Yeah.
Blood and Crip all day. You know who I'm repping. I'm with the niggas who put Biggie down. This is what niggas put Tupac down. And that's what it is.
Oh, my God.
And so you know how we do up here, you know. Now, we up here representing peace all day. But we wanted to show off some more of the new wares.
Yeah, man.
That we have coming. Thank you for those who purchased something.
Yeah, so those orders went out. So, you know, this is what we want to do. If you got something and you like what you got, take a picture with it and send it to us.
Yeah, take a picture, because these right here hug you different. And somebody in the chat said that in the comment section. They said, nah, when you get these boys hug you.
You know what I'm saying? So
different.
And these Scullies.
Yeah,
These are the ones with the satin on the inside.
Absolutely, satin on the inside.
I'm not gonna be wearing this all show, but you know, you get the idea.
You know, I got mine leaning to the side. I would never walk out in Brooklyn like this, ever. I'm just not gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it. You know, but as you can see, it's coming off the page. Can't really see mine too much because it's bright red. I'm on some old bright red-ish right now. It's a black man in bright red. I look good.
Yeah.
So thank you for those who purchased. We still got the sale going.
Yes.
Right? Because the hat's coming in late. So we wanted to extend the sale and people want to get a hat. These normally go for $40 because they're embroidered thick and they have the satin. I'm going to let them go for $25.
Somebody said Malcolm gray hairs is laying under the satin. That's a fact. I'm getting my waves back, so it helps. You know what I'm saying? That's not gonna ruin it.
Yeah, right. Oh, so you trying to get them waves back?
I'm gonna get them back.
Bro, once you reach a certain age,
no.
it's like your hair is like saying, "Come on, son."
Yeah, but I don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna grow it out. I'm not getting locks. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to do.
Dude, you gotta settle into the fact that this is it.
Nah. That's boring. That's right.
See, Eli got his dreads coming all the way down. I'm like, Eli, your point is already made.
Nah.
We get it. He gonna let them joints grow. Me, you know, I got the bald spot on the top of my head.
Yeah.
It's just gotten to a point where this is it.
Yeah.
And you still have a little time left, but when I think your age, you know, I think you just came home.
I'm not doing all that. I'm not doing all that.
From prison.
Nah.
You're trying to keep the waves
I'm not
going.
doing all that. I'm not doing
you
all
know,
that.
but the satin piece on the inside helps keep your head cool, among other things. So that's a good look. ShopUrbanX.com.
ShopUrbanX.com, absolutely.
And yeah, so I'm gonna let these go for $25 right now, so you can get like a
Once
matching
they're not up on the site yet, so
they're not.
Yeah.
Who the hell is in charge of this kind of?
I don't know what y'all been doing.
Goddamn, so people gonna go to the site looking for that. All right, later on tonight or early in the morning, around here, you check in and yeah. So you can get this.
Okay, it's hot now. Thank you guys.
This stuff going. Malcolm, you already hot?
Yeah.
Damn, son.
Bright lights, Scully on. You know what I'm saying?
Scully on, bright lights.
But thank you guys for joining.
Yeah. So I want to shout out my man Ken Taylor. He's in our morning meetup group. He's been a supporter of us for years.
Yes.
He ran a commercial with us at one point. And so he had a art exhibit / book signing this weekend in Harlem. And so me and wifey went down to check him out. His book is called Burnt Away.
Yes.
A lot of his shots that he took, pictures he put up, poetry that accompanies it. And so we wanted to show him support. This book will be available on Amazon within the next 2 weeks.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So we'll buy about 5-10 copies of it, and then we'll offer it to those who are really interested in, you know what I'm saying,
Yep.
art. And he's over 70 years old, still has that fire in his belly, burning as an artist. I was inspired, you know what I mean? Beautiful spot in Harlem. A little jazz is playing in the background, you know, really nice. So this is some pictures of us that we took with Ken. Shout out Ken Taylor, long supporter of the Urban X Nation.
Yes, and he is a member of the morning meetup. And somebody asked, is it too late? It's never too
It's
late.
never too late for the
Unless
morning meetup.
if it's day 90, then
Right, we had people who signed up last week and all they did is watch all the replays.
Yeah.
Because the replay is only 20 minutes to a half hour, so they're not really long.
Yeah.
And they get caught up. And again this morning, man, every Monday now we crying.
Yeah, man.
This is bad. I mean, it's not bad.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's a beautiful
Yeah.
thing. It's a spot where everyone is vulnerable. Everyone is a safe space to share what they're going through. There's no judgment. It's not structured like the show. In fact, the audience, the people are doing most of the talking of their accomplishments, what they're trying to overcome. So if this interests you, then become a member. Become a member, sign up, and get your journal at shopurbanx.com and start journaling and start being in there. We got people who said they ain't never spoke publicly ever, and they were moved to speak their piece. And so I applaud it. I did not know. I'm just being transparent that this was going to be this magical. I actually look forward to it. We do it every morning.
We are aware of the slight buzzing. We can't do anything about it right now, everybody.
Okay, there's a slight buzz?
Yeah.
Okay, we just got to deal with that for now. Okay.
Got to fix it in the commercial break. But
Yeah. And so, all of that's important stuff, and we wanted to share that.
yes. So, how was your weekend?
Weekend was good. Like I said, we went down to Harlem to check out Ken, and then me and wifey went to
Slutty Vegan.
Slutty Vegan.
Yeah. That was your first time going?
That was my first time going to
Okay.
Slutty Vegan,
Okay.
and it was an experience.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I'm just gonna keep it a bean with you. When we walked in, they were yelling, "Oh, we got new customers!" Rah, rah, ringing bells, bang, 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 bang. Oh, here they come! Oh, ha, ha.
Yeah.
Wow, he's coming down the stairs. Oh, gee! And
No, there's one in Harlem now. There's one in Brooklyn.
Yeah, but we went to the one in
There's
Harlem.
one in Harlem now, yeah.
And then they said, is this your first time? Yeah, we got some virgins in the house. They were really.
You got to sell the slutty part of the Slutty
No,
Vegan.
they were really carrying on.
Yeah.
Now, that's cool in Atlanta, like a college campus.
Why is it cool in Atlanta?
I'm just saying because that's where it's from. That's where it originated from. So that's what I mean. I don't want to get my Atlanta people on my case, but that's where it originated from. And let me tell you something. If I work a 12-hour shift, son, and I come in there, I just want a burger, and I just want to get my food, I want to go home.
Yeah.
And y'all carry on like that, I'm liable to pull out and start. Oh, you motherfuckers want to make noise? Pow, pow, pow. Start running, motherfucker. Yeah. And so, but the energy in there for $8 an hour was like crazy.
Yeah. How you know it's $8 an hour?
I'm just saying, fast food, They're in there performing.
Yeah.
And so good luck to them with that shit.
Their food is good.
No, the food was
Food
good.
was
I'm
mad
not
good
gonna lie,
with
the food was good.
the slap
Left a
dust.
little aftertaste down in the belly there. So I don't know what the process of the processed burgers are.
I'm tired of you.
But they
just
had
keep
the slutty
complaining, man.
dust. We had the Philly cheesesteak, which is not really, of course, cheesesteak. And I had the one night stand.
Okay.
That's how I'm living here. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no commitment here.
Okay.
I won't be back in either. This is definitely a one night stand. And they asked wife if she wanted the happy ending. And we was like, "Bet, throw the happy ending in there. It was some pudding or something, or some pudding, you know." And so, yeah, shout out Slutty Vegan. Yeah, that's definitely a young spot. And you can't eat in there.
Yeah, it's no.
Like it's nowhere, but that's designed that way
Yeah.
because if I'm sitting down getting ready to bang bang and y'all start ringing the bell,
Yeah.
that would be a bit much.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm older and noise is irritating, but yeah. Shout out Slutty Vegan.
I went apple picking.
Oh, how gay is that?
It was fun with my young one and my family. Clayton went out there as well.
Oh, okay,
And
Clayton was out there too.
with his family, so shouts out
Nice.
to them. So it was cool, you know. Nice chill Sunday, you know how it goes.
Yeah, I like it.
You know how it goes. And that was it.
How was that? Did Noble enjoy himself?
He was beside himself. He loves apples.
Beside himself.
Yeah.
Loves apples.
Yeah.
Is apples his big thing? Or?
Yeah, that's like he was, and then I'm trying to help him with the bag. He was lugging that bag around, putting apples in, so he was good.
Yeah, I heard he was stealing apples too. Because he had a
We stole
small-
apples. The parents stole apples.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah,
example.
because they give you bags like small bag, large bag, and you're supposed to just fill that bag with apples.
Right.
We had our other shopping bags because you know
Yeah, I was
why
doing
not?
something else.
Why not? You know what I mean? So we stole apples. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yep.
So, but with that being said, let's do a quick roll call and then we can get started, man. Maryland in the house, Stockton, California in the house, Brooklyn, Cincinnati. Who else? Delaware in the house was
Delaware's
good.
in the building.
What's good? Who else?
Trenton, New Jersey in the building. Raleigh, North Carolina in the building.
Bridgeport was good.
Mississippi, Detroit is
St.
in the
Louis.
building. Alabama in the building. Jacksonville in the building.
Naptown, Gainesville,
Naptown.
Baldwin Harbor, Vegas, West
South
Palm
Kakalaka.
Beach, Tampa Bay, Yonkers,
Ooh,
YO.
Savannah.
What's good? Thank y'all for joining us. Thank you for joining us. You got hot too, didn't you?
No, I didn't get hot.
Got hot too. Yeah.
I just wanted to put that off to the side for
Okay.
now.
All right.
Because we got these lights and a lot of stuff
Yeah,
going on.
because it's hot. Well, thank you. Let's get it started.
Let's get this thing started.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So on it, admittedly, slow week in the news. Was not a lot happening.
Yes.
There was more Jada Pickett-Smith interview clips come out. She is on a full-time press run, like full on.
Yeah.
Like four podcasts I listen to that have nothing to do with what she's on. And I'm just like, what the hell's going on? But Stephen A. Smith did not appreciate her words, and he went off on his podcast.
Oh, he went off.
What do you think that was about?
Well, first of all, forget about. Let me put the Jada Pinkett thing over here for a minute. I'm trying to figure out what Stephen A. Smith's motives are. I'm trying to think about what Stephen A. Smith's next move is, because obviously he's pivoting into something else. Like he's trying to get into politics, or he's trying to become a commentary other than sports.
Right.
You want to pop me out, pop me back
I think
in?
you're good. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Got you.
No.
Yeah, it might help. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Other than sports or something. And so by him delving into things where he is not an expert in, not saying you have to be an expert in gossip, but when we say shut up and dribble,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Or, you know what I mean? I'm not saying a black man can't have an opinion on these other things, but his stuff seems to be a little bit more calculated. I want to know how is he, because he's speaking on a number. He done called one dude a fat bastard last week.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
and
Jason
now
Miller.
he's going in on Jada Kiss, calling her despicable, amongst other things. So he almost chastised her.
I think he's trying to do what Shannon Sharp was doing with Club Shay Shay.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
Shannon Sharp, if you like, he's been getting into like weird conversations, body
Yes.
count and stuff like that.
Yes.
Going viral. So he's probably seeing like, maybe I can start talking about other things on my platform over here. Keep it sports here, but I can start to just
Diversify the portfolio
over here, yeah.
and start getting into
Yeah.
chatty patty stuff or stuff that just regular podcast stuff, so you don't be kind of pigeonholed in. Okay, all right. So I'm going to accept that. Jada, on the other hand,
not Jada Kiss.
right? No. The only Jada we with is Jada Kiss.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so she's been wilding now, because now she's talking about she was selling crack. Tupac proposed to her, which a young lady proved.
She disproved all of that.
She just disproved all of that using timestamps and this and that. And so she appears to be a habitual liar.
Yeah. So okay. So I saw all of that. She keeps coming out with, and I said this before when it comes to other rappers doing this as well with Tupac and Biggie. Like every time an old school rapper or 90s rapper or somebody from the 90s who had any sort of relationship with them, it's always something extra.
Yes.
To the story that
And
I'm just
they
like,
hold something never before.
like,
did I tell you about this story?
Fat Joe said he got a whole album with Biggie in the tuck that I'm just not putting out. Get out of here.
Get out of here.
You know
You're
what I'm saying?
lying.
Like, get out of here. And this person, I was with him when he heard Hit Him Up, and I was with him when he recorded Hit Him Up. It's just always something.
Yes.
So Jada, she's doing this thing where like every time I see a new clip, it's more new information.
Yes, I think she is. See, when you lie so much, the lies become the truth.
Yeah, I think she believes him too.
Right? So she believes
Yeah.
these lies that she's telling, and she is so entrenched with Tupac that it's just crazy.
Weird. Yeah, it's just.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Did that help at all?
Nah, it did for a second. It didn't. Hold on. So it's yours. It is yours.
All right, it is mine. It's always mine. You can't put it in there.
Oh, that's right. Damn it. I don't know, man. Don't know.
All right. So we won't worry about that for now. And so
It's making it worse.
that's making it worse. All right. And so, I'm so tired of the Jada situation.
Yeah.
Did Will Smith make a statement?
No, so did she put out a video of her like unboxing her first copies of the book, and Will Smith, the whole family was there. So I was like, this whole family is weird.
This whole family.
That's what it is.
Is a family of narcissists.
And I think the fact that they try to like they try to make you look weird for like not knowing
yes.
how just grown they are, or like how spiritually
and how open they are. And
Yeah,
then the
no.
mother's going on a tirade now.
What is she saying?
Jada's mother,
Yeah.
because everyone's calling her a liar.
Okay.
And so the mother got to come out and defend her daughter, and then but it's crazy. Just she's on this full-fledged run about nothing.
And the fact that y'all got grown kids, I'd be upset if one of y'all was
Absolutely.
going on press run, just
Absolutely.
like come on.
But the errors
Like that, sit down.
the errors are different now.
Yeah.
And again, attention is the new form of currency, and these parents are trying to live vicariously through their children and the fame that a lot of their children had. Because what has she done? Really? You know what I mean? To garner all of this attention and this never revealed book that she has coming out. And so it's a double-edged story here, because I want to know what Stephen A. Smith, who works for Disney.
Oh yes.
You know what I mean? This is a
Yeah.
Disney company and
Yeah.
ESPN. And you know what I mean? And how were the ratings since him and Shannon got together? They don't look. Did you see Shannon's face the other day?
With the I think that was today.
Oh yeah, he didn't use. He did his own makeup.
He did his own makeup.
That's what he said. For the first time, I think he did his own makeup, which is interesting. Because his makeup guy has been his makeup guy.
You mean his designer, like his stylist, his stylist.
Whatever.
How's that?
Okay, the guy who does his makeup
his
and all
stylist.
that.
Yeah.
Usually does it, and I don't know if there's a breakup or he just couldn't get around to getting it kind of done, and so he pasted his own face.
Okay.
And it looked very bad. He looked like a clown
Yeah.
or some shit. So interesting stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody said Jada bagged two iconic men. Don't hit her. TK Kirkland, who I've ignored. for a while, for a long time, because he always got a story. But he said, he was like, it was him, Jada's and Tupac's relationship wasn't even like that. He wasn't even messing with her by the time he passed away. So, again, nobody's here to corroborate these stories. Tupac is not here, so we'll see.
And that's a major buzz.
Yeah, don't know what this is, man. Pick it up. Yeah. So, yeah, like I said, nobody's here to corroborate those stories, so we'll never know the truth.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Go in and open up a new lane.
We're not doing that right now. Wait till we get to commercial.
Okay.
Wait till we get to commercial. So, I'm hearing rumors of a military draft that might go on in the U.S. ages 18 to 41 men.
That's not going to be a good look.
Because of stop messing with it.
I'm trying to fix it, bro.
You're making it worse.
It's annoying me. I'm verbal. This shit is annoying me.
Sorry, guys. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, that's annoying me. Can we go to a quick commercial break?
All right, we'll go to commercial break. We'll be back.
Let's take a quick commercial break and we'll come back. This is bothering me.
Introducing African Sea Moss Wholesale, nature's holistic gift for rejuvenation. This organic superfood is taking the world by storm. Derived from the pristine coastlines of the island of Zanzibar, our sea moss is a treasure trove of essential nutrients and minerals that promote overall wellness. What sets African sea moss apart from other supplements? It's 100% pure and natural from the loving waters of Mama Africa. Used for centuries in traditional African medicine, it harnesses the healing powers of the sea. It retains its full nutritional and spiritual value directly from the ancestors. Visit www.africanmoss.com to learn more about wholesaling African sea moss. Open your own holistic store, supply wellness centers, or sell online. The possibilities are endless. Don't miss out on this incredible business opportunity. Buy now at a special rate of $15 per pound.
To all of you Dr. Sebi followers, I've got something for y'all. Discover the untold story of one of the most important healers of our time in Abelardo Guerrero Jr.'s book titled My Journey with Dr. Sebi. Visit www.myjourneywithdrsebi.com to place your order and receive a free copy of the audiobook with over 4 hours of exclusive content.
Hello, wealthy family. This is Chanel, Ascending Infinite Goddess, sending you lots of love and gratitude. Thank you so much for allowing me to continuously connect with you and your spirit team. Know that whether you're receiving guidance and confirmation with an angel oracle card session, or you're having your energy centers realigned with a chakra balancing session, or you're releasing trauma and pressure with a mental healing session, I am here to be of service to you. Visit my website, www.ascendinginfinitegoddess.com, to see all my services and availability, and also visit my YouTube channel, Ascending Infinite Goddess, where I have hundreds of videos for you to follow through and learn more about your spiritual journey. Thank you so much for connecting with me, and until we connect again, one love.
All right, and we're back.
And we didn't solve the problem.
Well, we tried. We put an extra mic in.
We brought an extra mic in and tried to help with the situation, but here we are.
I don't hear it that much. I don't hear it that much, so that's good enough. Yeah. Well, thank you guys. Sorry for that. And sorry if you're listening right now. Yeah, just sorry.
We'll make it up somehow.
But we're back.
Yes.
So we're talking about the military draft.
Yes.
Rumors of military drafts. So I saw a lot of white people, patriots, a lot of white, so-called self-proclaimed patriots saying, hell no, I'm not fighting nobody's war. Hell no, you're not drafting my kids either. Because again, we are on the precipice right now of World War III.
Yes.
You know what I thought about? The fact that we might have to fight a war, doesn't that just seem so like
I think the
archaic? You know what I mean?
It is. It's very archaic, but it's not going to be the type of war you think it's going to be. So I don't think it's going to be a traditional, we need to draft people, because obviously we are the fattest, laziest people in the world now.
And our military numbers are down.
So it can't be that kind of war. It would have to be an entirely different kind of war in which you still look like you're living your regular life, but war is taking place. A war for third country resources. All of the minerals, oil, and stuff that we need from these third world countries, it may boil down to us trying to get in, and then Russia, China, and other countries fighting us in those senses also. But I don't see it in the traditional, bombings and we have to go to another land. We're not suited for that.
Yeah.
In my humble opinion, we're just not. And so it would have to be a technological war, and the potential of nuclear will always keep people frozen.
That's what I think.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So nobody wants a nuclear war.
Yeah.
And so wherever we're fighting, it's going to be centered around that, if that makes sense. But with that being said, just the thought, you hear these white patriots telling you, who would be the normal ones on the front line, saying, let's ready to go, let's go get it, it's time for war. They're like, I'm not going, I'm not sending my children, I would rather sit in a goddamn prison than to deal with that. And the main reason that is because now they're seeing through the lies. The level of propaganda from in the 40s and 50s, you can't pull that on people now.
Yeah.
And so people see it for what it is.
Yeah,
and for what it's worth.
I was saying it earlier, like I was saying, like whoever like the them is, they gotta be upset. Because it seems like just people aren't falling for it anymore as much as they would. There are some, and I never want to forget them. They do fall for it. They do believe what they hear. But then I'm just talking about like the feeling of the people. It doesn't feel like people are, just falling for it anymore. Like even like this Israel and Palestine stuff. It is fascinating to watch.
Yes, it is.
Because for every two people you see going, we need to pray for Israel, there's 4 people going, well, their history, y'all know what they did.
Yes. And what it's going to really center around is humanity. You know what I'm saying? And how do we take both? We don't want killings on any side. And you have people going down the middle, and it's like they're pandering, but they're not. They're saying enough is enough. But fair is fair when we start thinking about how a specific people who've historically been in a region and another people are shipped into that region, and due to the resources and technology is able to put them into a third world situation. And
they're called open air prisons.
Open air prisons.
Yeah.
Which may come to America soon, so pay attention. And so when you see that, and knowing that this is just humanly wrong, and how do you side with that because of your political or economic interest?
Yeah.
And that's the lines that are being drawn by regular people now who like, I don't have no horse in that race, but I can tell you that right there.
It's not right.
It's not right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not gonna make no money. I don't have no interest. That's just not right. And if we can't see that, then again, it shows how far we as a people need to go. How much more we have to do, to make grounds to say that we have elevated. And if there was some higher entities looking out at us, we look crazy.
Yeah, absolutely.
We look crazy.
Absolutely, yeah.
And yet we're talking about we're ready to make contact with higher civilizations. No, we're not. We can't even solve or resolve basic issues.
Yeah, it just feels like what's that book? Art of War.
The Art of War, yes.
Like if it has to get to the battlefield, then it's like
then this is over.
This is over already. So it just feels 2023. Like we have to like fight a war for what? You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
fight a war. Like
really, we gotta send people to kill other people for the interest of who? Not us.
right. And it's old people in these political positions. Old people who have no real like consequence, no real skin in the game. Going, yeah, we could go to war.
Absolutely.
I forget that lady's name. She's the U.S. Secretary of Treasury. I think her name, Helen. I forget her name. I forget what her name is. And they asked her like, "Can we fight a war right now? Like, with all the stuff we have going on?" She's absolutely. We could afford it.
Yeah, right. Because she's on her last leg.
Yeah.
About to be out of here.
Yeah.
So it's easier for her to say some crazy shit like that. You know what I mean? But no, on the real tip, this is deep. And then, some of the images that are just coming out of that region overall when you seeing, bodies on both sides. And most of these people are cannon fodder.
Yes.
They're just par for the course, as we say. And they're going to give up their lives for something they have
Janet Yellen, thank you. That's
no
her name.
truly understanding about. And that's the part that troubles me on how many lives are lost just because. You know what I mean? And we have to do better as a collective. We have to do better as a people when we start speaking about these issues and how we go about it. And, it brings me to Marvin Gaye, man. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, man? You know what I mean? That was what was on my mind today. Like, and that song is still relevant till this day.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I think during the lockdowns, I think that kind of brought a lot into perspective, right? Mm-hmm. It brought what we care about into perspective, like like fame, celebrities look so corny during that time because like y'all all locked in, we locked in too.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? Y'all are messed up because y'all can't tour, so y'all got jobs too. As much money as y'all got, y'all got jobs and y'all got households that y'all need to pay rent for too. So y'all stressed, we're stressed, right?
Yes.
And then what we cared about, we just cared about like, I just want some fresh air. I just want to be, safe. You cared about that. So when we saw like the atrocities when they were flat out lying to us about the virus and the numbers and people couldn't go see their family in the hospital. You can only have 10 people at a funeral. Like it just, like you said, the humanity of it. Like, y'all really, these people don't care.
They don't.
They don't care. People were committing suicide at high rates.
High rates. Man.
The sexual abuse that was happening, the physical abuse, the domestic abuse that was happening, just from keeping people like just of an experiment that was happening. You know what I'm saying?
An experiment.
And we were the test rats.
And
the
for
lab
you to
rats.
have to be able to drop your family members off and you can't even go into the hospital. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that became, and I'm going to say it again, shame on you who knew better. A lot of you nurses looked the other way because you got paid. You knew this wasn't a part of your oath that you took, you know what I'm saying, to uphold humanity or all of these kind of things. You knew that this was just wrong.
Hey, so you know what I realized about that as well? Because in society we've gotten so like identity based that everybody clings to whatever they can rather than clinging to like themselves. Right? This is what I mean. Last week we were talking. We could talk about anything, but the minute we say something that directly somebody in our audience can relate to and they can feel offended about it, they would.
Yes.
Right? We could talk about anybody. We could talk about you. We could talk about me, Eli. We could talk about everybody, laugh at ourselves, and then as soon as we say this state is or this city is low, what? How could you? Or these jobs, these people working in it, not me.
Yes.
We would. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I gave the example. My mom's a teacher, right? But if I say something about the prison, the class, the prison pipeline, stuff like that, or I'm lying. When I was talking to her about Common Core, math Common Core. People hate that.
Yes.
Parents hate that. Students hate that. And I'm talking to my mother about it. She goes, no, it makes the most sense. And she's showing me why it makes sense.
Right.
Because she's identified. She's a math teacher. So she identifies with that.
With that. But the common folk don't. And we, like you said, we personalize so much. And we have to keep it all in perspective. This is somebody who lives in the Bronx. So when I speak about other places, please, you know what I mean? So I just think that's a given, and I agree. We personalize
way too much. Like we took this identity stuff too far, I think, because we can't see like beyond that anymore.
Is it social media that helped create that hysteria, that craziness within us?
I don't know. Maybe.
Because did we think like that maybe 10 years ago?
No.
15 years ago, did we?
I mean, you identify with where you live, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, of course.
You know what I'm saying? Red and blue and red.
Yeah, blue and red.
Maybe, but it's
know.
it seems like it's on another level now to where you can't have like honest conversation anymore without, or like people just kind of ignore all nuance.
Yes.
And in these conversations.
True story.
You know what I mean?
Jules, thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Somebody else gave us a super chat earlier. Appreciate. I think it was left field. Thank you.
Yes, yep. When the show started, appreciate you. Black Dot, shame on you. Speech was the best thing I heard on Urban TV. Speech?
Yes, when you talked about what you just talked about, yes.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah.
Got you. All right.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Yeah, so I wanted to talk about this story, right? It was interesting. There's a Philadelphia journalist named Josh Krueger, right? And the headline in the New York Post was Philadelphia journalist Josh Krueger was shot dead by a teen he was quote unquote trying to help. That was the narrative that they were trying to push, right? But apparently the family of Davis, the teen, said that he the teen, he was just 15 when he and Krueger started a years-long relationship that involved drugs. And then I'm reading that the black dude Davis, he found out he contracted HIV from Josh Krueger, and that's why he killed him.
Ouch. So now the real story comes out.
Yes.
Wow. That's deep. So he's in prison now.
He's dead. Oh, the
black guy.
Yes.
Okay. Does he have a chance to fight his case?
I don't know. I'm not sure, but I'm just
because isn't that a form of tormenting and
that should be like a crime of passion?
A crime of passion. Yeah. So I'm not saying he'll get off, but maybe some leniencies involved because he wasn't in his right state of mind. So
there was in Philly, there was a LGBT celebration prepared for Josh Krueger because I guess he was like, an activist for them. They canceled that because of all the stuff that's been coming out about him.
Well, the truth comes out. Even this guy who randomly killed that activist in New York, I thought was weird.
Yeah.
3 weeks ago. I don't know if you guys remember that. He just walked by and stabbed him.
Yeah, I said that. I was like, something just don't sit right with me about that.
Just didn't sit right. Even in New York, where people are crazy, let's throw that out there, to have that happen just seemed to be weird. Either he may have been paid to do that, because when you start thinking about people who get knocked off, a lot of times they'll release somebody from prison early with the agreement that you have to do this.
That's what I felt like
and
was
then you're
happening.
coming back to prison.
That's what I felt like was happening during the remember the Stop Asian Hate stuff? It was just like weird, bro.
Weird stuff
like
happening.
Like, and the reason why this game is rigged is because like there's so many different variables that you can't like do anything about.
Yes.
Right? Like if I'm a cop, I could just tell one person derelict, like, yo, go punch me in the face. I'll give you some money or something like that.
Absolutely.
And they do it. And you look crazy because it's like, yo, nobody just randomly just punches Asian people in the face.
For no reason at all. And it seems to happen like if it's a Asian week.
Yeah, it was
once it starts, it's a trend.
And then somebody started to put together. Remember, they were all wearing like pink shirts, pink somewhere.
Yes.
Every single time, I was like, all right, I see what's going on.
And so these are agenda-driven, activities that take place, and so this is very sad because a lot of times these predators, remember, they looking for young people whose minds that they can shape and craft, and bought them a few things.
What was that old white guy's name? And he had a bunch of like bodies on him. He was a Democratic donor, gay dude.
Oh yeah.
And it was always something.
He had there was people dying in his house.
Yeah,
right?
young black gay dudes.
Black
yes.
guys. Yes. And
Ed
again,
something.
That lends back to how much of that goes on that we don't hear much about. That is very prevalent.
Ed Buck, thank you.
Ed Buck.
Thank you.
Ed Buck, that creep.
Yeah, he's in jail now, but it was more than one young black dude that ended up dead in his house or in his presence, in his mix somewhere, and people have been talking about that for years before something like finally stuck to him.
And I want to see how many other people come out with this guy, this Krueger guy, because that is, if you're doing it once, you're doing it all the time, and now you giving out the virus as well. And so a young man like that, again, they get your mind early, they wine and dine you, get you high, get you disoriented, and next thing you know, you're doing something that's other than yourself, and it becomes a crime of passion in the long run that they try to make appear to be an situation.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So, in other news, I don't know how important this is to you guys, but so former porn star Mia Khalifa, apparently, I'm not sure how true this is, but I've been seeing it. Apparently, because she spoke out with her support for Palestine when this whole thing happened, Pornhub, the site, froze her money that she was supposed to make and redirected it back to Israel.
That's illegal.
That has to be illegal. If that's true, she got a lawsuit, right?
That has to be illegal because that's money that she made. Right?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
That's money that she, from people visiting her site or whatever it is, that she do. That's money she made. You can't do that. But remember, we spoke about PayPal and other people freezing people's.
Yeah.
This would be the time you got to be very careful.
Yeah, that happened.
Speaking out because PayPal is down with the Anti-Defamation League.
That happened.
And
yeah.
so if they report you to pay, that's maybe what they're talking about. Oh. Maybe her money was through PayPal, and as the way she was getting paid, and they froze her money due to her stance. And isn't she Palestinian?
But okay, so and think about how foul this is. Think about how foul, because she got famous. She went viral because she did a scene in a hijab.
Okay.
And she was like marked for death over there, something crazy. But so that's fine for your site.
Right.
That's fine. That's okay.
Right.
But the minute she shows support for that, for her country.
Yes.
Nah.
Right. And that's a goddamn sin. That's like me saying I'm pro-black and they freeze my money.
Yeah.
And go, right now, that pro-black thing ain't hitting.
Yeah.
And so it is an atrocity not to take any side. Thank you, Malcolm Black Dot. I'm over the road, truck driving. All right, you guys helped me get through. Appreciate
Love from
it.
Bama. Thank you.
And so you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so she's just taking a stance for her people.
What did you think about?
So she should not be. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, but that's how they can manufacture your. That's how they can manufacture your opinion.
Yes. So what were you gonna say now?
I was gonna say the Cornell University professor. He's in a lot of trouble because he spoke about the attacks as well, and he might have tenure because he was talking crazy.
He would have to have tenure. He was greasy.
Yeah, he was talking crazy. He's like, I was invigorated watching that. I was like, oh.
Yeah, he has to have tenure. But you know what you don't have tenure from? A good ass whipping.
Yeah.
So you better be careful out here of what you're saying, especially in these very sensitive times. People are very, very sensitive these days.
Yeah.
And so you better be careful on what you say and how you say. Again, with PayPal and other payment forms connecting with the ADL, which is weird. You know what I mean? They need to connect with the KDL. You know what I'm saying? To put us on the list. and you know what I mean? And so, but you're not tenured from an ass whipping.
Yeah. So there's, like I said, there's a lot of people mad at the Ivy League schools right now because of a lot of students support of Palestine. So a lot of their like really distinguished donors, like 300 million, 50 million, that have gone to like Harvard per se. I think Harvard lost 500 million in donations.
Okay.
Because of what their students have been doing and what their students have been saying.
But what do college students represent? They represent the future, the thinking of this country, whether you like it or not. And so they are saying, this is just not right.
So, and then again, you can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't want people to be diverse in everything they do and all their thinking. And
Except when it comes to that.
Exactly.
But that's but Malcolm, that's the story that we've all been going through in this country.
Yeah.
Kanye West proved it.
Yeah.
He proved it.
Yeah.
The one people you cannot talk about no matter what, and then he proved it. Kyrie Irving, by mistake, by proxy, proved it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so that's the world that we live in, and by now you should all know what not to say, who not to say it about, all the way up from the entertainment to the political to the socioeconomic. It's just one underlining story.
Yeah.
And if you want to survive out here, you better know what time it is.
Yeah.
But Harvard got a lot of money, though.
They do.
They got a lot of cash.
Yeah.
Right? Don't they have like...
Their endowment is like a lot of just cash on hand, more than like Fortune 500 companies.
But that's weird. Why do they have so much cash?
I don't know, yeah.
What do they know?
Yeah.
But back to what I was saying. Each one of these students, they represent tomorrow's thinking. And that they're tired of the same old game being played, the same old slaughter being... They gave the Palestinians 6 hours to get out of there.
Oh, yeah.
Before
yeah.
it was going to pop off. And now what do you expect to go where in 6 hours? And so when a nation is so far advanced to the other nation and then they sandwiched in by Egypt, it's a tough situation. It's something. It's a war you can't win.
So there was a 6-year-old kid in Chicago. He was stabbed to death by his landlord.
I heard,
and they calling it a hate crime as well. Yeah, because they said it was due to what was happening. And
yes, how do you do that to a 6-year-old? This is what I mean.
Yeah,
like where do we draw the line on enough is enough? You know what I mean? And so out of this can go two things. This can spearhead another war, you know what I'm saying, which will connect to Ukraine, which will be connected to China, which will be connected to, what's that little island China get ready to take?
Taiwan.
Yeah. And this and that. Or the people can speak on such a level that we go enough is enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What was the name of that
Forever School
Yale?
and frat that...
Skull and Bones?
Oh, that's Skull and Bones, if that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
What was the name of the Forever School or frat that the... Yeah, that's definitely Skull and Bones.
Yeah, he was attending for 4 years, Muslim child. Yeah, that was crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
You know...
And you know what's crazy? I didn't realize... I was too young when the September 11th attacks happened. Like, just like... how Muslim people, like, they were just kind of looked at as terrorists. That's another word that's come back, by the way.
It has.
That's another word that's come back. Even with all the mass shootings that go on in this country, terrorist is only a word used for brown people.
Yes.
I want y'all to pay attention to that.
Yes.
That has come back now because, like, now there was a quote-unquote terrorist attack, mass shooting in Brussels that just happened. And I think more of this is about to go on. I think just because... like when people are scared, that is a great way to take away freedoms.
Yes.
Very great way. We saw what happened during the lockdowns in the vid, and with the 9/11 attacks, the Patriot Act. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is a great way.
You know how much freedom we lost, so-called freedom that we lost?
Absolutely.
On that situation alone. And so that is, it's a part of the program. You know what I'm saying? When people are afraid, most of them are afraid of what they know not, but they just afraid. You see these weird actions or them being able to move into the next phase Because and as we spoke of this thing, starting now, getting closer to election year, and Alex Jones said what we said too. There may not even be an election in 2024.
I don't see it.
If a war break out, then
Martial law
kicks in, and the election is suspended.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that, and so we could see that. And who are you to go against war? You saw wave the dog, wag the dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's always a war going on, and so know what side of this war that you're on. And so it's very interesting stuff, going on.
I saw, speaking of like the elections, I saw these Silicon Valley billionaires, these dudes from San Francisco, who were all pro Biden, pro Hillary Clinton. They were all saying like, yo, I had to look back on it, and it was just like, yo, Trump. And mind you, I said this for years. Rich people vote Republican.
They always do. Yeah.
Right? If they don't, that means if they're Democrats, that means like they are like, those under the table as, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he was just like, yo, like, as far as like business was, he was doing business, like, and business was good. We weren't in war. I'm just like, that's how they all feel.
Because remember, he is not a politician, right? And so he was doing business, whether you think he a great businessman or not. He just was looking at it from a business standpoint. Let me make agreements with certain people.
Listen, man.
So we can keep the money flowing.
Gas was low. We were in no war. Now gas is high. We're about to be in 3.
Yeah, right. When you just look at it in a vacuum like that, and you saying, come on, man, gas was $1.89. I wasn't even looking at the money. I just was like enjoying a beautiful day until it stopped paying.
Yeah.
And didn't even have to pay.
You did that.
A little bit more in there. Now I'm like,
and 20.
and, ooh. My car is like, bro, you just that's how we live in the old, man.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna feel the brunt of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Now 3 wars.
3.
And then you got and you see what's going on at the border?
Yeah, bro. And the guy he talked about that, he said, the border crisis, he said, we didn't like the messenger, so we just killed the message. Like,
that's exactly what it was.
And he was like, but that was a serious issue. We need a wall.
He said, bro, we have to stop these people from coming in here, man. And you was like, that's a little non-politically correct. But I was like, I like it, And so, and now we being flooded. They said he's got these people coming in from Syria by way of wherever, and these look like soldiers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so we may be attacked from within.
Yeah, that could happen. And then, like, so America is one of those countries, like, I don't understand, like, our bravado when, like, we beef with countries that we need stuff from. I don't get that. Right? So you want to beef with Iran, or you want to beef Iran in these countries, or China. China makes stuff that we buy. Like,
China own all this stuff.
You know what I'm saying?
And
we in debt to China, right? Like, just as a country. The Nord Stream pipeline with Russia, like, gas is expensive now.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? Even, I think Iran was talking Greece, like, you better not do, like, stand down.
Yeah.
Let this happen.
Yeah.
Y'all want this gas? Yeah.
Fall back.
You know what I'm saying? I don't understand, like, I never got that strategy from us.
Yeah.
And Biden, he was stumbling and bumbling through an interview recently about this whole thing. And then he was like, we're the United States of America, for God's sake. We can do anything. No,
we can't.
We cannot.
You guys have sold this country out long time ago.
Yeah.
Long time ago.
Gas is over $6 in Cali. Goddamn.
Yeah, man. $6. You like, man, you staring at that. You shaking the car, hoping and get some air bubbles in that motherfucking shit. It's rough.
Yeah.
And in certain places in Atlanta, you gotta have your joint out, like.
Yeah.
Look around.
Yeah.
Shit. And no disrespect to Atlanta. I gotta say that now. Because in my Atlanta, people be like, what you mean?
Dare you?
How dare you? Atlanta's a great place, yes it is. I got a bunch of family down there. But this is crazy from $1.89?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Jobs everywhere.
Because y'all didn't like...
No shots.
Y'all didn't like how mean he was tweeting. Even though I think if he was still in office when, like, let's say he couldn't control the vid, like it was just above his pay grade, I think he'd have went with it too.
Yeah, probably so.
I think he would have went with it too. That's just me.
Yeah, I think whoever was in there just had to, because again, this is above your
It's above your pay grade. Yeah.
You stand down, sir, or we'll bring you in that back room and show you the tape.
Yeah.
JFK, there he is right there.
Yeah.
What this? Boom, my motherfucker, head right off. That could be you, sir. You don't want that to happen, trust me. So you gotta kind of play your position. Yeah, but still, whoever's in office when war starts, this is your war.
Yeah.
I've seen they didn't release the Iranian. This is years like in the 80s. I think Iran had they had hostages. And Jesse Jackson went over there, this, that. And they waited until the new president came in. I think it was Carter. Don't quote me. It's a long time ago. Then they released him. So guess who gets credit?
Carter, yeah.
Carter.
Yeah.
He was in there 2 days.
Yeah.
And they was like, release him. You know what I mean? And so, these things happen. Whoever's in, you got to take the fall for that.
Yeah.
This is your war.
Yeah, fact.
Biden, this is your war. You brought on the jibbity jab. You brought on these high gas prices, and I'm not a politician. I haven't voted. I voted one time in my life. That's it.
You voted for Obama?
No, I didn't vote for Obama, but I shed a tear for Obama.
Oh yeah, I mean, you did.
I'm not waiting on no lines to
that
vote
was
for
that was crazy.
I think I voted for Clinton one year. I don't know. I think my mother might have been on my case. What you gonna do, Dwayne?
Yeah, saxophone.
I said, Ma. She said, boy, go on down there. And I think I was on the line, and people were like, yeah, and I was feeling like a patriot. And yo, we're gonna make a change out here. Yo, change.
So I said that was Reagan.
Yeah, Reagan. Yeah, okay, Reagan. Right.
Yeah.
I knew it was somebody. I was on that line. It was old people on the line. And that's right, young people. Because young people gotta come out and make change. That's right, Grandma.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm out here. I think that was 1 year. They got me. Yeah, they got me.
That's funny.
Yeah.
All right. Is it time for no? We're gonna keep going.
Let's do another story.
We're gonna keep going.
You are tuned into the sounds.
We had to take an early break. So this is something for me and Eli, right? But it's a good story. So this Halle Barry, not Halle Bailey, Halle Barry. So apparently there was an actor on the X-Men Last Stand movie who quit the movie because apparently they were trying to snake Halle Berry.
Thank you, Melanie. Yep.
They were trying to snake her, they got her on for the movie. They were going to change the script at the last minute.
After she already
signed on to the movie, yeah.
Yes, which is foul.
That is grimy.
You know what I mean? That means you don't respect Halle Berry enough, because you would never do that to give me one of them white ladies who
Scarlett Johansson.
Or one of them damn white women that star in these movies. So, he was going to okie doke her and make her sign on the dotted line.
Yeah, and then change the script.
And then change the whole script in the movie.
But it's crazy, because I think what's going to happen soon, and this goes into AI stuff right there, I think it was something in their contracts that allowed their likeness to be used wherever, so they can just be kind of placed in these movies and not them actually in these movies.
No,
I saw a Disney movie. I saw a clip where it was like a cheerleader basketball game or something like that, and damn near everybody in the back rows instead of front rows was CGI. Bad CGI too.
Oh, okay.
But they were there. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
they had them as NPCs, extras.
But you have to think about how much money you save putting a movie together. You also got to think about a young 18-year-old brilliant mind who wants to shoot a full feature movie, and he ain't got no celebrities. He can't afford to cut off the blocks, and he no longer has to worry about that, because in his mind's eye, he can create streets that look real with 9, what do you call them, people? NPCs running around, all depending how detailed he or she is. And present your whole movie with 1 star.
That'd be crazy.
Be like, yo, all I can do is afford you.
Yeah. Yo, so all right, so it's real funny. I saw this movie, The Blackening. Did you hear
The Blackening. I don't think I saw it.
It's actually pretty funny, but it was black people, and they have to play a game where you have to answer like black questions to like survive and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's
Wasn't that
pretty
on
fun.
Netflix or something?
It's on Stars, I think.
Okay, yeah.
It's pretty funny. But the two first actors who died in the movie, they made a joke about how, I forget what other black actors. I think it was Jada and some other ones. They died. They got killed early because the director couldn't afford them to have them in the whole movie.
Yes.
I didn't know they did that,
Dude. Like,
so they did it with them. It was like a meta joke. It was funny.
Speaking of movies, I want to share something with y'all because I thought Me and Mama Dot was like this, son.
Mm-hmm.
I said that's my ride or die. If I told her right now we're going to get some beef ribs from so and so, she like, Dot, this is wrong, but I'm riding with you. If I told her hold me down, I'm gonna run up in this check cashing place and I'm gonna clear this out. She would be apprehensive, but yo, she holds me down, son.
What she do?
26 years. I'm just back to back, man. So I told her I was going to see The Exorcist, the new Exorcist movie, and that's where she drew the line. She said, I'm not going with you to see The Exorcist movie.
Really?
I said, what? She said, I don't care. You in there by yourself. And it hurt me, man.
I mean, and this is like a few cuts on the Exorcist. This is not even like real scary
No,
Exorcist.
this shit looks scary, son. And she gonna draw the line there, son. How am I supposed to take that, son?
Come on.
How am I supposed to take that?
What's the scariest movie you ever seen?
The Exorcist.
Really?
Yeah. As a kid, that was the scariest shit I ever saw.
Seriously?
See no scary shit like that. You going to deal with the devil? The power of Christ compels you. That little girl she was scary as hell in there, twisting her head around and shit.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? That was some scary shit. Then she threw that nigga out the window, nigga flipped down the stairs, boop, 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 boop.
You know it's a scary movie that had no killing and anything in it? Scary? The Others.
You said that.
That
You
movie
said
is terrifying.
Nah, The Exorcist, man. And some of the Damien movies, Carrie.
Yeah. What's another movie?
Rosemary's Baby. Rosemary's Baby was some scary shit too. She ain't know she carrying the devil. I'm going old school on y'all. Carrie, yeah, definitely Carrie. Damien, 1 and 2. But Rosemary's Baby, that really just traumatized me as a kid. And so I believe that's why wifey is saying, nah, I'm gonna draw the line there, on you. And so I could be in the theater by my. She won't even watch the shit at home with me. I'm like, we can watch it at home and cuddle up and shit under the blanket, So wifey's out.
Paranormal Activity. Those early ones were scary.
Them fake blood.
Nah, those early ones were
movies.
scary. You bugging.
I think the last suspenseful movie I saw was Smile.
I didn't see that one.
Oh, that shit had us jumping in the theater. Yeah. But it's hard to make a scary movie these days.
It is.
You know what I mean? And what was that movie? Somebody, you gotta be 50 and over to know this, where that lady brought that little monkey home. It was a statue, and the statue came alive. You know what I mean? And the shit started fucking her up. Yeah. That was them scary shit, man. Scary shit.
All right.
Yep. I guess everyone has.
You are tuned into the sounds.
The
of
Birds.
Urban X.
Isn't that movie like in black and white? The Birds.
If I ask my mother, she'll say Psycho. That Psycho movie with
Jack
Norman
Nicholson?
Bates or some shit. No, Psycho.
Psycho?
Oh, The Shining.
Oh, that's The Shining. Yes,
The Shining.
right.
That was good too.
Oh, Psycho is with the mother, right?
No, Psycho is where the dude. It was black and white movie. You in the shower.
Okay, I know that one.
Yeah.
Real quick, we've been keeping track of this. Katy Perry, she sold her entire catalog for $225 million.
225.
God damn.
I think I'm selling mine for $225.
Oh, speaking of music though, that company is
BMI,
Yeah.
which was a not-for-profit organization, which was advocacies for artists to get their royalties, track their music. For 80 years, they've been a not-for-profit organization. They are now selling their company. So that's interesting because what does that? I bet you it still ties into everything else that's going on. For you to be a not-for-profit for 80 years, there to advocate for artists, this and that, and you bailing out, Something going on. The industry as we know it, and let me tell you, these record labels will never lose money. Everything they do, you think you independent, they own Spotify, own this, Universal own streaming service, they all own it all. It's just that they keep shifting and moving the goalposts to make you get less. Because how does 472,000 streams equal $12? How?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so just think about 472,000 people buying your single. Because remember, they used to sell singles for 99 cents. Imagine that money as opposed to $12.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. And so BMI is for sale. And so I'm pretty sure it's tied into the catalog stuff and all of that other stuff you see going on. And so we're going to pay very close attention. You want to get a break now?
Yes, now we'll take a commercial break.
Now we'll take a commercial break.
And we shall return.
We shall return.
Tonight, there's growing outrage over this video showing at least 2 police officers in Kenosha, Wisconsin with their guns drawn following 29-year-old Jacob Blake as he walks around the front of a gray SUV. We paused the video after he opens the door with his back to an officer. At least 7 shots can be heard.
Don't think we don't see your pain. I got a real mentality, a better view of reality. This is life that I'm battling. Hey, don't think we don't see your pain. I got a real mentality, a better view of reality. This is life that I'm battling. I got a real mentality.
Back for another amazing episode of Real Mentality.
Yes.
We had the world famous Alkaline Oasis. And so it's always a pleasure to get together with young men, different ages, all my sons, 23, 30, 36, 37. What are some of the things that you wish your parents had taught you now at your stage in this evolution and in life for you?
Oof. Oof. Oh man. You guys did a great job with us, right? So I wouldn't be able to come and rap and say my parents wasn't there. I'd be lying. I think one of the things that I dealt with, and it was sometimes I would just try to avoid all conflict.
For us, it would be, we got pretty spoiled because we're the youngest. So we got a lot of stuff that other families or other friends that we would see didn't have. For example, like you guys would make us hot meals every day. Some kids would get like cereal, and I'm like, what is this?
Yes.
This is what I eat for breakfast?
In hindsight, you did what you could do. You understand? I mean, there's no.
Yeah,
it's really.
Yeah, you have to like. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So, and then after you enter adulthood, what your parents been trying to teach you, we was too stubborn to listen. So you got to deal. You got to deal with it on your own.
Like you said, I could always go back and go like, no, they told me to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? They told me, all right, figure that out. Deal with it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel that. Yeah.
My dad wasn't around.
Right.
But I knew he loved me, and so I was advanced in my thinking. I wish he taught me how to love a woman. You have to be taught those things by example. I wish my parents had taught me finances. You know what I mean? And you mean this credit card, I gotta pay this back?
Yeah.
Right. I'm here to protect you.
Yeah.
And so when we as men, I look at the 3 stages and I had to be a dad to each one of you differently, I'm proud of you as men. You know what I mean? Because you all have your own battles now that you have to go through. And so the greatest achievement for me is being a dad. It ain't being Black Dot. It ain't none of that superficial shit.
A better view of reality. This is life that I'm battling. Real mentality.
We're back.
And we are back.
And just like that, the hats are back on.
Just like that, the hats are back on.
All right.
You can get this. Shop Urban X.
ShopUrbanX.com for all your latest and greatest
For
Urban
all
X
your
merch.
latest and greatest, because we are going to be rolling it out. You know what I mean? We're going to be rolling it out.
And we're not done.
Oh, we're not done. We're not done.
We're
not done.
So somebody asked earlier, do we have like a discount between the hats and the hoodies if you
That is the discount. This is $125.
Somebody,
and this is $40. That's $165.
Yeah.
You're getting them for $125.
Yeah.
Can't beat that.
So Left Field, thank you again. That is not me on any of these songs.
Malcolm is a beast.
That is not me on any of these songs or commercials or anything. Thank you.
Yeah, I gotta feel like, oh no.
Oh, in fact, somebody said, yeah, don't sleep on the membership. You get an extra 10%.
Oh yeah, see the membership, get 10%.
People been using it.
I feel like Dion with this. If I put my hoodie on with that.
Oh man.
Oh man, slow down now. Slow down, Malcolm.
Not gonna do it.
Slow down, Malcolm.
Not gonna do it.
Because I'm not here for wins and losses.
I'm not gonna do it.
I'm here to take these kids to another level. Okay?
Not.
While you sitting around winning about wins and losses, we was up 29 points. Listen. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Okay? I am prime time. I'm here to bring prime time to this atmosphere here. Show these white people how black people get down.
Yeah.
Now they got barbecue in the parking lot and everything, making ribs and everything. I smell collard greens. They black folks didn't even know how to make collard greens.
Listen, man.
Prime time. Yeah. But you can get this, combination here.
So we're gonna have. I do have to put the other class up. I have to put a lot up in the membership.
I think this would do well in LA.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah. I mean, depending on where you at.
Yeah, it would.
Depending on where you at.
It would.
Listen, man, be safe. I don't want nobody getting hurt in Urban X merch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, don't do that. But like, nah, son, my shit say, I am my brother. My brother, Hotep, my brother. Peace, my brother. The light in me sees the light in you,
brother.
Fuck, I ain't gonna fuck about none of that shit. What's up with them colors, cuz? No, cuz is a name that is associated. No, brother. Brother is what I'm calling you. King. You are a king. If you don't
with a C.
Yeah, you king with a C. Not with a K. Definitely T, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Listen. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Black Dot get you fucked up out here. Like fucking Black Dot told me to buy this hoodie.
Oh my gosh.
Cost me my life and shit. Fucking around, I should have got the beige one. Should have kept it neutral. Got the gray. Yeah, just no. Slow it down, nigga. Slow it down. I don't want to be blamed for none of that shit. I can see niggas now blaming me. Don't do it. You know?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, we're back. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you. All right. So yesterday on Sunday Night Football, it was the Bills versus Giants, right?
Yes. Sunday night game.
There was a Bills player that got hurt, Damian Harris. He got hurt with an apparent neck injury, had to get carted off the field. Now, last year, DeMar Hamlin got hurt.
Yes.
And he had to get carted off the field, and it looked like that. It just looked weird. The hit didn't look that hard. And
he was on the
down
field for 9 minutes.
For a long time. I thought it was a wrap. That's what I thought happened.
No. Whenever you listen, okay, 9 minutes.
Yeah,
that's a long time.
That's what I thought happened.
I think that is what happened. Just my humble opinion, and they could not let that go down on national TV like that. So they realived him.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Damian Harris, he passed away. I mean, he got hurt. Sorry. He got hurt. Neck injury, DH, same initials. He goes down. Ambulance comes, and it has Damar Hamlin's number on the back of the ambulance.
Yes.
On both doors. It looks like 33. Yeah. And I was just like, all right. What's happening here?
That's the way, again, they talk to each other. You know what I'm saying? To kind of...
Yeah, I was like, okay.
Yeah, this is in your face. 2 New York teams.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Going at it. And another injury was somebody stumming up.
Yeah.
And the ambulance with Damar Hamilton. And they show him on the side. Clapping all weird stuff.
It was just like, yo, what's happening
weird
here?
stuff. Very
and
weird.
You know, I didn't realize, too, when Damar Hamlin got hurt last year, the Broncos was going against the Chargers, I believe. And on the, I think on the coin toss, when they came out, they both teams were kneeling on the side in, respect for Damar Hamlin. They sent out Russell Wilson, and they sent out number 3 who played on the other team.
Yes.
And sent them to the middle of the field.
Yes.
Yeah, and now, I don't care what you believe. You might think, y'all reaching. That is just weird, right?
Yes,
if
it is.
If it syncs up like that every time, it is just odd.
Yes, it is.
You know what I mean? But that's just it.
And see, because Asari just sent us
Of course he did.
some stuff. I'm gonna have to. Was the score 3-3 at the time? No.
That'd have been nuts.
Shit is weird.
Yeah, it was.
Shit is weird. Weird shit.
It was just weird. It was just weird. So we'll keep our eye on that. But hopefully, Damian Harris feels a lot better.
Yes.
Hope he recovers.
Yeah.
Hope he recovers from that. Speaking of recovery, Aaron Rodgers, Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron. I told y'all, and I got blasted for it. I said he'll be back before the season is over.
Yeah.
A part of his agreement probably was, and look at the Jets.
Yeah.
They're starting to win games.
Yeah.
They're going to keep it close. They saying Aaron Rodgers, and this was reported by CBS Sports, is on pace to make the quickest recovery ever
for that injury.
For that injury.
Yeah.
Right? You saw him walking around. They said he's on the sideline throwing passes and shit. Yeah. If he comes back, let's say they make the playoffs, and then Aaron Rodgers is under center, bruh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Something ain't right.
Somebody said, how about the Giants getting screwed? That was defensive holding. You're right. They did get screwed.
Yeah, they got screwed. Yeah. Aaron Commodity, sorry about that, man. You think I'm picking on your Philadelphia Eagles? I'm not.
You know what's crazy? I called the Jets winning that game too.
Yeah. Me and you had that one in the pool. The Jets defense, I just don't think Philly has been playing lights out football. They've been playing enough to win, but not lights out. And they were prime. The Jets are going to make the playoffs.
That'd be crazy.
Watch. They're going to make the playoffs. And if this guy marches out on that field...
That'd be crazy.
I'm done.
That'd be nuts.
I'm telling you, I'm done.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, enough of this hat now.
Yeah, it's hot. Yeah, it's hot. Wear it outside,
Please wear it outside.
Wear it outside.
In a safe neighborhood.
Gotta check the satin inside.
Definitely in a safe neighborhood.
And inside. Yeah, we're in a safe, very just gated community. You know what I mean?
Yeah, be inside. What set you repping, son? Inside of the gated community. Yeah.
Security, please get them.
Exactly.
These Negroes away from me.
Away from me.
Oh, man. Okay, so, what was I was gonna say, the FDA, they banning hair products.
It's a whole bunch of hair products that they're now banning, which should have been banned for years. Because you know who used them hair products? We do.
Yeah.
And when you put cream and chemicals near your brain, dude, some of the autopsies, the stuff they see seeped into your biggest organ is your skin, as we know, is ridiculous. And so the human body in general is amazing of what it can endure.
Yeah.
Because we put this shit through some stuff, bro.
Yeah, and hair relaxers.
Hair relaxers, nail polish, this, that, all kind of stuff. Let's not get into the food we eat and drink. I mean, the stuff we go through, it is amazing.
Yeah.
And so now the FDA, out of the consciousness of their heart, I guess, I don't know.
Yeah, remember, and this is after like California's banning Skittles for the cancer-causing properties that's in their foods and stuff. Like,
sometimes you'll get somebody who advocates for these things, and they'll go through. Yeah, look at all them beautiful black girls and sisters on that goddamn photo there. Been using that stuff in their hair for years. Bad. Very bad.
Apparently, Tupac had alopecia as well, and nobody knew about it.
Okay, so let me get this right. He had alopecia. She sold crack.
Yeah.
He proposed.
Yeah.
What else is next? Goddamn it.
What else?
She done told a whole bunch of stories. Yeah, she done told a whole bunch of stories.
I'm like, he had alopecia too.
Alopecia? Really?
Yeah. I think that's the one that got me the most upset.
Yeah. Alopecia.
That pissed
like he
me
cut
off.
all of his hair off because he had alopecia.
Yeah, I'm sick of her too, Christopher Perkins.
I am. I'm done with her.
Thank you for the Cash App. Hold on. Who sent me that? Osama Dade. Thank you. Appreciate you.
You are tuned into the
sounds been
sounds
causing
of Urban
cancer
X.
for years. Who would have known? I used to slap baby powder on your ass all the time. Pow!
It's crazy. Set me up for failure, B.
Put that baby powder in, let it come on out of the
Set me up for failure,
pamper and
B.
shit, and be like, that's shit. Sometimes I wouldn't even bathe you. I just tell your mother I bathed you. Poof. But then I'd be like,
crazy,
look, you got baby powder on. Obviously, I bathed him.
Set me up for failure,
She like,
man.
I don't even think you wiped him, Dwayne.
That's crazy.
I smell shit and baby powder. This is a weird combination, you know. Yeah.
Set me up for failure,
But
man.
say, my mother used to say she used to hear me fall off the bed and didn't run in to get me. She said, yeah, that's what she said. She said, nigga,
And you
fall off the bed.
and you continue in the cycle. That's see.
No, I'm just saying.
Yo, the other day, I was, in the back doing some work. Nobody was watching his TV. It got really, really quiet.
Oh, that means it's loud.
Yeah.
When it's quiet, it's
It
loud
got
for a parent.
really,
Yes.
really quiet. So I go to the living room because he was eating his food. Go to the living room, and then mind you, I locked the gate.
Yeah, so he's nowhere to be found.
He's nowhere to be found. I'm like, what the hell? The gate is open. He's in the fridge, not looking outside the fridge.
Yeah, I
He's
saw he's
in the fridge.
hanging on to the fridge.
What am I going to do, man?
And that's why, as a parent, you gotta be sharp, boy. With them shit.
I didn't even know he could do that. Oh, he was getting an egg.
He was getting
He
an
had
egg.
an egg and he had apple juice in the other hand. I don't know what the hell he was playing in.
Yeah, that sounded like he was about to.
Yeah, I don't know what he was about to do.
These little kids, they smart. He might have been making a bomb or
I
something.
don't know what the hell he was
Apple
playing.
juice
man.
and an egg. She got something for mommy's ass when she walk up in this piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Tekashi 6ix9ine, I haven't heard that name.
Hold on.
What?
I can't skip by this story, Malcolm. I heard on Thursday you're volunteering
Yes.
to go up to Noble School
Yeah.
and read kid stories.
Yes, I am.
To the kids. That is honorable stuff.
Yes, I am.
And make sure you bring snacks.
I'm bringing snacks for everybody, man.
Gotta
You know what
bring
I'm saying?
snacks because that's how you win the other kids
You know what I'm saying?
over.
I'm
And you
trying to
put
be
their
that parent,
parents
you know what I mean?
Under pressure.
Yeah.
Yo, Malcolm, your Noble's dad brought snacks.
Feel me?
And so, wifey used to bring snacks all the time. Good snacks.
Yeah.
Other parents, because Eli went to like a white school or something, so they would bring like celery sticks.
Yeah,
and
nah. I'm not gonna do my
carrots and
man like
shit.
that.
And the kids would be going, ew, and they would be looking on the list. When is Eli? Oh, Eli's mom. She's on the list because she bought good snacks.
Yeah, I'm bringing some good, you know what I'm saying?
Bring some good snacks. When you tell the stories, get animated.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like real.
The kids like animation, so just make sure. But I'm proud of you. You turning into a straight up dad. I like it.
Thank you.
I like it.
Appreciate that.
Like it. Do they need me to come up?
No, I think it's alright. I think it's
Are you
alright.
sure?
Yeah, I think it's okay. I think it's okay.
All right, because I got some free time on my hand. I ain't got nothing but time.
So, like I was saying, Tekashi 6ix9ine, whose name I haven't heard in a long time. Like, my timeline does a great job of keeping him off there. But he got arrested in Dominican Republic for assaulting a music producer out there. Apparently, it was over his girl, like the the music producer was getting into it over his girlfriend, so he sent his goons.
Was he trying to come on to his girl or something?
I don't know.
Okay.
But Tekashi sent his people over there to lump him up, and he actually got arrested out there.
Okay, in Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
How are the prison
I have
systems out
no
there?
clue. Like you know what I mean?
Anybody
Like,
can tell me what the prison's like?
I have
in Dominican
no
Republic?
clue. Like I'm not trying. I'm not trying to get arrested nowhere. Nowhere.
No,
B.
I ain't trying to get arrested nowhere.
Nowhere, B. But
I don't have time
in
for that
another
shit.
country. Hell,
Definitely
to the
not
no.
another country.
Hell to the
Well,
no.
you don't get a phone call. Get a phone call.
We don't do that here.
We don't do that here. Nobody will know you here for 4 years.
Yeah.
Your family out here looking for you. We be like, nah, we ain't shit.
Yo, some girl I went to middle school with, her mom and her sister got beat up by cops in Mexico and had to stay out there for like a year and a half or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm good. I do not want that in my life.
That was crazy. Like I don't like what do you do?
And then imagine it's like you go to and it's work labor. Like I just can't sit in my cell and sharpen my shank. You know, now I got to go out and work in the field and move rocks and bricks. No, not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Not gonna do it.
Somebody said DL got absolutely.
Not gonna do it. Somebody said it might have been a publicity stunt.
I mean, I just I
that
haven't.
could be true.
I haven't heard about him in a long time. Like about music, nothing like. So I don't know.
Oh, Malcolm, somebody did that and it was featured in the newspaper, working with their kids. He's getting extorted. Third world countries. No.
Oh, Gwen. Oh, that's dope. That's dope. Did I bring the magic kit? No, no. See, no.
Yes, I'm working on it.
Uh-uh.
I'll come put on a magic act for the kids.
No thanks.
You know, you thought Homie the Clown was crazy. They'd be like, who's please tell your father to leave. Please, Malcolm, tell him to leave.
Young Thug, he's about to put Leo Cohen on the stand. Right?
Yeah, see, they haven't set the date yet for Young Thug's trial. It's like, so he's bringing T.I., Magic Mike, or not Magic Mike, Killer Mike.
Killer Magic Mike.
and Leo Cohen, I guess, as character.
But that's not gonna work for Leo, right? Because if he comes and that kind of just the whole house of cards of the music industry,
he cannot show up.
Yeah.
And vouch for him.
He's doing an interview on Vlad.
Yeah, but he did an interview on Drink Champs. Did you see it?
No, I didn't.
I just can't tolerate nothing with Leo Cohen. I can't.
Yeah, but him and Vlad too. Like that's
gonna be extra.
Real, nasty.
Yeah.
I heard Ari Spears got at him for thinking he knew more about black culture than black people.
Yeah, I heard that too. I didn't see the sound bites.
I didn't see it. I didn't watch.
So I want to look out for that as well. Let's get some questions in here.
Let's take some questions before we get up out of here. There will be no after show tonight. But we have an exclusive coming. We got some new classes coming. Oba blessed us.
Yes.
We got some new stuff coming.
Yep. Ani Suri's.
We got another part of that coming.
Yes, his first part.
Yeah.
That was kind of like a Lost in the Trenches. Did y'all hear about Mandela Effect with Britney Spears? Hit Me Baby One More Time music video. She originally wore plaid skirt, but now it's showing.
Okay, I know for a fact that was a plaid skirt.
Okay, so now if it's a black skirt, then I need to see it.
No.
Y'all seen Antonio Brown clowning about child support?
He got arrested.
Yeah, he got arrested for child support.
So Britney Spears is coming out with she's coming out with a memoir, I think. And apparently she got some like really bad things to say about Justin Timberlake, so people were like up in arms about that.
Well, how much truth is going to be in this documentary?
It's a book.
Oh, it's a book. How much truth is going to be?
Who knows, man?
Is she going to pull a Jada and start wilding or?
I don't know, because she looks wild. She looks nuts by herself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, everybody's consensus saying it was plaid.
Yeah, that was plaid. Like, I remember that being plaid. But Jay-Z, it'll be arrested for me.
I can't mention that name because every time I mention that person's name, they say I'm, capping or I got that person on my mind too much. Yo, still got bars, Black. Do you still have bars? Very few. There's one or two in there. If somebody push the right buttons, they'll come out, What size the hoodie you got on trying to surprise my brother? Who you talking about? Malcolm is a large.
Yeah.
And I'm a 2X.
October 16th is the raid on Harper's Ferry, 1859. Carlos the Rising.
Isn't this the original Million Man March as well? Yes.
Oh,
yes.
nice.
Yeah, I was there. I was in the building.
You were there.
Malcolm, did you see the movie The Creator?
No, I heard it was good though.
No, but I'm going to see it.
Yeah, I'm going to check that out.
Wifey might go with me to see that. Yeah, you know. Did y'all have the OBA info and the membership for readings?
I'll put it in there for him.
Okay, we'll put that in there as well.
And I'm slipping. I should have had that in there.
Yeah, right. Malcolm is slipping.
I should have had that in there. Future versus T.I. Who y'all got?
Oh. I think I would take Future just because, you know, he has his own Jimi Hendrix thing kind of going.
T.I. got hits, man. But T.I. like,
hits.
you know, T.I. has hits too. I was never really a big T.I. fan. That was just me.
Yeah, he got some hits.
But he does have hits. I would not deny that.
He got some hits. Crips LLC extorted Killer Mike for
Cripple. No, they seriously. Remember that episode he did?
I remember. Yeah, come on. They can't do that. But remember, there's a whole underworld of criminals. Oh, that's all they do.
Mm-hmm.
They go about extorting you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's nothing you can do about it because remember, they are connected in every city.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll just tell people in that city. And so it's very tough to be an artist without being aligned with something. Yeah.
What secret is Jada holding against Will?
You know what secrets she holding.
Speaking of secrets, or not, it's a bad segue. But where we were going with that joke. So people are saying, because apparently Disney, they said that Mickey and Minnie Mouse are divorcing after 100 years. And people were just like, I already know where this is about to go. Like, basically, they think they're going to make somebody gay. I think so as well.
Right.
But apparently, I read a little bit more into it. It's like a what if story, like Marvel does with their characters. Like, they do what if, Captain America was Captain Carter from the UK and stuff like that. So it'd be like, what if Mickey Mouse married Daisy or something like that? So I thought they were doing the gay thing.
Yeah.
That's what I thought they were doing.
Humble and introvert, always admire the show. I wish I had the same relationship with my father, Malcolm, has with you. Thank you. Appreciate it much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Cowboys up at halftime. I like that.
Nice.
Even though I picked the Chargers.
Who did I pick? I think I picked the Chargers too.
I picked the Chargers in that one.
Eddie George is upset with the game attendance at HBCUs. Yeah.
Okay.
I saw footage from Jackson State homecoming. It looked rocking in there. Like, it looked like a lot of people.
Oh, yeah?
There was actually somebody who got killed on that campus yesterday as well, I think.
The Burial, another movie I want to see.
Oh, with Jamie Foxx.
With Jamie Foxx, based on a true story.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that. I'm just behind on all my movies. Eli's recovering from a little, surgery situation.
Nice.
And so,
yes,
because we usually take him with us on Tuesdays to the old folks session.
Did you talk about the state of Israel's Instagram beefing with Gigi Hadid? No, I didn't. I saw Israel mad at the Vatican's response to the war, and they said it was unacceptable. Think about that. Think about how gangster that is.
That's gangster.
They said it's unacceptable. Yeah,
that's unacceptable, son.
Yeah.
You better redirect that energy, son, before we come up there, son. Yeah, that's something.
Somebody said Wu-Tang versus Dungeon Family.
4 thumbs down. Nobody's messing with Wu-Tang. It's over.
Is that our New York bias?
No, too many hits, too many. It's 9 of them.
True.
It's 9 of them, son. It's 9 of them.
But Dungeon Family is,
It's 9 of them.
I'm just saying, I don't want them to say, yeah, New York bias.
No, that's not just bias. It's 9 of them.
Yeah.
With so many, 9 of them in combinations of the duets here and duets there, and it's just too. Leave Wu-Tang, put Wu-Tang here, and everything else under that. Yeah, don't do that. And then they got an honorary Redman.
True.
They throw Redman in there. And
True.
shit. It's just too much. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Dungeon Family got 9 as well.
Better than the Wu. Okay, that's fine. High tech knowledge. I'm not here to argue any of that. I think
Dungeon Family is dope.
Dungeon Family. So I like the whole Dungeon Family.
Dungeon
I
Family
do.
is dope.
But that Wu-Tang is that's just, something else.
What else?
I love CeeLo Green.
Future was at the end. Like
I'm not gonna. You can't tag Future.
You can't tag Future in there.
No, I'm talking the original 9 members of Wu-Tang from when they started.
Yeah, like CeeLo with who else was in Dungeon Family? Outkast. Goody Mob, yes.
Yeah, Goody Mob, CeeLo. He's part of that crew. Yeah.
What else we got, guys? I haven't been listening to a lot of like music lately.
I've been on my old school music lately.
Yeah, I haven't.
I've been falling back to listening a little bit of old school. Black Dot, what do you believe? Time traveling is real? Yes, I do. Aspects of it, maybe not in the linear sense like we think it is, but I do believe, multiple timelines do exist, and you can bleed over into one or the other. Absolutely. I was always taught when you have a deja vu, that's not looking back. That's you have the ability to see something in the future, and you actually caught up to the event, and so. But we're not as tuned in as we used to be, so we can't do it on demand no more. You know what I mean? And so yes, I do believe time is a made-up construct. Yeah.
So you said Wu versus Smith and Wesson Health. That's the what was the name of that group? Was it Helter Skelter?
No, it's not.
It was
Tech and we talking about Tech and Smith, Blacksmith.
Wesson, no, Smith and Wesson.
Smith and Wesson.
No, it was a group. It was all of them from Brownsville.
Boot Camp Clip.
Boot Camp, yes,
Yeah,
that's Boot Camp,
Clip.
yes, that's who it was.
Wu-Tang.
I'm still taking Wu-Tang.
And I like Boot Camp Clip.
Yeah.
Buckshot Shorty.
Yes.
Sean P. Monster.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm still taking the Wu.
Boot Camp Clip, yes.
I think I'm gonna take the Wu just on numbers. And when they showed up at a party, it was 300 of them.
Yeah. I saw another question. Oh, somebody mentioned Nas Barkley. Nas Barkley was dope, but that wasn't the Dungeon Family.
Yeah, but he wore a dress.
Who?
On that cover.
CeeLo?
CeeLo had on a wedding dress. I got a problem with that. Sorry.
That album was great, though.
Yeah, but he had a dress on.
Yeah.
I remember having an argument with Lord Jamar over Prince. And I'm like, yo, Prince. He said, Dot. But he had his ass out. And I said, nah, because the creative, he looked at me. You know how Lord Jamar looked at you. He said, Dot. He had his ass out, God. And I said, yeah. He had his ass out. He's disqualified. I'm sorry.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Any more questions before we get up out of here, man? We got to figure out. We have stuff to figure out, with the technology and stuff like that.
And we promise to be better.
We do.
We promise to be better.
We do. I guess with that being said, guys, don't
forget this merch. Don't forget to
go to shopurbanx.com. Get the merch. If you're not a member, join us for the morning meetup. We will be there with you guys, members, 6:30 tomorrow morning.
Yes, Black Dot's up.
Black Dot is up. Don't forget to get your planners, and you got a lot of stuff to get, guys. You got a lot of stuff, man. And don't forget to subscribe as well if you're not subscribed. We appreciate you for being here.
Yes.
And we will see you guys on Thursday. Members, we will see you guys tomorrow morning.
Yep.
Peace.